Hi everyone, how are you doing today? I can hear you? Okay, I just want to make sure that they didn't put like monkeys, so great. So, I'm Gladys KALI, and I'm gonna tell you a personal story. 5 years ago, I went to my parents' place to have lunch with them. Like, sometimes you have to go to visit them, right? And I had something important to tell them. So, after our lunch, I took my Mac, because I did a presentation for them. I open it. I connect the Mac with a Keynote remote. It's an app that you can swipe the slides instead of like be pushing like the keyboard. And then I told them, it's like, well, Mom, Dad, I got us something to tell you. First of all, I'm quitting Apple. They were like, what? Imagine 5 years ago, economic crisis in Spain, all my friends were leaving the country because they didn't find a job. And I was about to quit a job in the best company in the world. Crazy, right? Then I told them, I'm leaving my apartment as well, and I'm living in Spain. The reason why is because I want to go to Los Angeles, to California, to study this. And then I showed them graphics about my financial situation, like showing them that I'm like aware about the situation and I can do it, right? So I finished the presentation saying the reason why is because I want to be happy and because I want to leave my comfort zone. Why? They were flipping out. So, are you gonna say something? And then my dad raised his hand, and then he's like, yeah, you can talk. And then he said, which app are you using to swipe the slides? It's like, oh my gosh, it's like that, really? So, well, anyway, after that, I went to Los Angeles. I lived 2 years there, and then I came back to Spain, and I founded my events agency, my first company. And I also founded a digital and tech event, like the one that you are attending today, guys. And then, after 2 years, I know that there's a lot of entrepreneurs around here, so every 2 years, we get bored, we need something new, right? So I decided to start being a speaker and mentor. So then, it's when I thought, okay, Gladys, now you need to think about how to apply all the knowledge that you acquired when you were working for Apple and do it differently. And the first thing is that you have to start communicating with why. People buy why you do it. People don't buy what you do it. People don't give a shit if you are the lead company in the world, like blah, 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 the consultancy, the best airline, blah, blah, blah. People don't care. You have to start communicating why you do what you do. And this why has to be approached on the way that you can help others. Let me give you an example. Me now as a mentor, how I communicate. Why do I do what I do? Because I want to help other entrepreneurs and freelance to boost their personal brand, to make a business of it. How do I do it? This is like how you do it differently. Why you are different from others? You know, because there is a lot of mentors, right? Well, I can show that I work for Apple, so I can share with you brand strategies. I'm a millennial, so I have a disruptive way to think. But also, I've been an entrepreneur, so I did a bunch of mistakes. So I can help you out in order not to make the same. That's how I communicate. The reason why, how, and what. Think about in your companies, you as an entrepreneur or as a marketing manager in your company, how you can communicate that, because at the end, people buy emotions. Think about neuromarketing. We take decisions with the reptilian brain, with the left side of the brain. And then we justify the buy with the what. So if you are gonna fight in your market for price, nothing to do. You need to show something different to your customers. Another thing that I learned at Apple, but it's really important because sometimes in tech events, we don't talk about humans. And I think this is the most important thing. The most valued thing that you have in your companies are the people who work for you. How many, like most of the companies, what do they care for? The company, the sales, blah, 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 blah. Some of them, now in marketing strategy, they start saying that the customer is in the center, right? It's the new trend. No, The employee is in the center. You can see here, employee is on the top, the customer there and the apple there. What the company gives to the employee? Love. They take care of the employees. In order of what? Then the employees will take care of the customers. And what do you think the customers give to Apple? Money. Well, it's a really cool kind of love, right? Because what we need now, it's money. So how you can help your employees to perform, to be happy in the company? We use a technique that is called fearless feedback. Giving feedback, now is a trend, no? Everyone is giving feedback, but everyone gives feedback like they want. You need to be careful how you give feedback. There is 4 kinds of feedbacks. The positive specific, the positive general, the negative specific, and the negative general. So, imagine that Dimitri went to, I use Dimitri because it's a common name here, right? Or not? Okay. Dimitri did a sales presentation to a customer, and then Maria, that she's the boss, wants to give him a feedback, right? Most of the times, your boss will tell you, you screwed up, you fucked up, blah, blah, blah. You dismotivate, you go back home, you don't want to continue in this company. So think about that. When you leave a job, most of us, not always is for economic reasons. It's because you feel that your boss doesn't listen to you, your boss doesn't care about your opinions, you are not performing, you don't have something else to learn in that company, and that's why you change most of the times. So Maria goes to Dimitri, is like, instead of like, I can talk to you, Dimitri, it's like something about yesterday, so you are like, my gosh, I'm going to the office. No. Hey Dimitri, how are you doing today? Oh yeah, great, how are your kids? Oh yeah, awesome, yeah, well. Okay, so could I give you a feedback about the presentation that you did yesterday? And Dimitri is like, okay. You relax the situation first. So you do the sandwich methodology. First you say something right, then the constructive feedback, and then the something right again. So hey Dimitri, I'm really happy with your job, you're performing really good. In the presentation yesterday, you used P&L language, you used the customer name like 3 or 4 times, like amazing. But I would like to tell you like specific feedback. Maybe next time you should use like the logo of the client, the corporate colors, so you create more empathy with that. But anyway, it's like, great job, I'm really happy with you, just like try to change this thing like next time. How do you feel about this feedback? You go back home, and then you are eager to like keep learning and like encourage yourself to do it better. You don't feel like someone attacked you. At the end, there is no Apple secrets. It's about caring for people. I encourage you to care about not just your employees, like take care of your leaders too, because the leaders also, we need like someone who gives us feedback and help us out, right? Don't worry about of course you have to worry about like specific like marketing strategies, but I encourage you to take care of people because this is the only way to influence them. And I have this quote that is, let your influence do your walking. Thank you so much. Ευχαριστώ.